You want to do more. You want to be consistent. To be focused. To stay in control. But some days, it's like your brain just says, no. You know what you should do. You just don't feel like doing it. And then the guilt kicks in. The frustration. The voice in your head that says, maybe I'm just lazy. But here's the truth. You're not lazy. You're human. And the reason you feel stuck is because of how motivation actually works. Let's break it down. 1. Motivation is not a feeling. Most people think motivation is something that magically appears. That one day, they'll just feel ready. They wait for inspiration. They wait for a spark. But that's not how it works. Motivation doesn't come first. Action does. You don't feel motivated and then act. You act. And then the motivation shows up. It's backwards from what we're taught. But it's how your brain is wired. Even the smallest action, just getting started, can flip the switch. It creates momentum. And momentum fuels everything. So instead of waiting for motivation, shift your focus. Start with something tiny. Open the book. Stand up. Write one sentence. Press record. Small movement. Big effect. 2. The motivation triangle. Now here's something most people have never heard of. Psychologists call it the self-determination theory. It says motivation comes from 3 things: not talent, not pressure, not discipline alone. 3 inner needs. The first? Autonomy, the feeling that you are in control. When you choose to do something, you're far more likely to stay consistent. But when you feel forced, or trapped, motivation disappears. So ask yourself, did I choose this? Is this aligned with what I want? Second, competence. Your brain needs to feel capable. That you're improving. That you're getting better over time. If a task feels too hard, you'll avoid it. But if you see even a little progress, your brain gives you a dopamine hit. Progress creates momentum. That's why tracking your growth, no matter how small, can completely shift your energy. And finally, purpose. Without meaning, everything feels heavy. If you don't know why you're doing something, you'll burn out fast. But when your actions connect to something deeper, your values, your goals, your identity, you create lasting drive. So when motivation fades, check your triangle. Do you have autonomy? Do you feel competent? Do you see purpose? When those 3 click, everything changes. 3. The 2-minute rule. Even with all that, there will still be days where your brain resists. Where nothing feels possible. That's when you need the simplest trick of all. It's called the 2-minute rule. Here's how it works. Whatever your goal is, break it down. Make it so small, so easy, that your brain can't say no. Don't write a full essay. Just open the document. Don't do a full workout. Just change into your shoes. Don't meditate for 20 minutes. Just sit down and take one breath. Once you start, the resistance begins to melt. Because action rewires your brain. One step leads to the next. And before you know it, you're doing the thing you thought you couldn't. Motivation isn't something you wait for. It's something you build. One choice at a time. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to start. So stop chasing motivation. And start building momentum. Because small steps lead to big change. And you? You're more capable than you think. This is the Influence Lab. Helping you understand your mind, and take back control. Subscribe for more psychology-backed tools to upgrade your habits, your mindset, and your life.